What's up, Jacob?
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good, you?
I'm well.
Yeah, I just got a text back from another agent in North Carolina too. So
There you go.
hopefully I get that referral.
You get that too, bud. That'll be awesome. So what do you think made your aunt come around?
I was on the phone with her yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend is finding me real estate agents too, and he still practices real estate in Florida." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Does he like drive back and forth from North Carolina to Florida?" And she's like, "No, he hasn't been to Florida in 10 years." I was like, "How is he practicing real estate in Florida if he hasn't been to Florida in 10 years?" You're on mute.
How did I mute myself? Oh, so that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't. I didn't say that because I didn't want to be rude. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, it's always good to have a second opinion in real estate. So I can still send you one of my agents in North Carolina, and he can always just send you houses. And if you like them, you can go with him and buy one of those houses." And she's like, "Yeah, it's always good to have a second opinion." So I think she went because of that.
Well done, sir.
Yeah. But
Well done.
that Florida thing, I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Big Dan, happy early birthday.
Thank you, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
When's your
Happy
birthday?
early birthday.
Tomorrow.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, how are you, Mr. Jason? How are you, Miss Stephanie?
Things are well for me, thank you.
Oh.
Sorry, Stephanie. Didn't mean to step on you.
You have a 2 o'clock today, right, Jason? Or is that yesterday?
No, I set a 2 o'clock for Saturday.
Gotcha. Nice. Saturday, I'm going to check on you. Got to set a reminder to check on you. Lauren, I don't mean to be rude, but I got to go. All right. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Jennifer, I don't mean to
Happy Friday,
scare you, but there's people in your backseat.
I don't know who they are. They just ended up in my car somehow.
You know what? You make friends how you can.
They're my kids. I'm dropping them off.
I love it. All right, guys, how's your week going? Today is Friday. It's Free for All Friday. Just want to hear what you need, what we can do with, and get you going for the weekend. As you can tell, I'm at KLP. You can't really tell that because it's just a giant whiteboard.
I know what gave it away. It's pretty
Which room are you in?
neutral.
The conference room right off the front door.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's the first door. I just turned. I quit sitting in that office that I used to sit in, and just sit in this one because no one uses it anymore. So I just sit here, and then I've got a meeting with an agent here. So I was like, I'll just hang out.
Nice and easy. I love the town hall in there.
Robin's listing goes live next week sometime, right? Or the week after next. 2 Thursdays from now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
December 3rd.
I'll have the I'll have my East Side house. I think it's I haven't been in it yet. I've got to get all the details, but 3-2 Houghton and Broadway, pool in the backyard, looking at the mountains on a cul-de-sac.
How pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be good.
Price point?
It's right around, I'm expecting 350, 360.
Okay.
And so, great. The house, they've been in it since 2001. They've done a full renovation they did an interior renovation, then later they did a kitchen renovation. So
Nice.
Yep.
Well, let's get that thing sold for you.
Yeah, that's why we got to do that, because this is the backside of that other deal that they found the FSBO they're chasing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they need to tie these together. Unfortunately, this probably won't close until after January 1st. So can't get it in this year's list, but hey, business is business. Nothing like closing something in the first week of January.
Agreed. 100%. Good morning, Mara. Look at all the red shirts.
All red. That's showing.
All the redness. Red Fridays. I love it.
I think Jason even had a red shirt on, if I saw correctly.
Jason follows the colors pretty well.
There it is. Check you out.
Stephanie typically does too. We don't know
We're,
about it yet.
we're
I
6
don't
for
have
6.
purple, but I do have red.
Well, show us.
Well, just a second, Larry.
Show us your red.
Yeah.
How else is everyone's week going? Like, let's get some wins out there. I
Mm.
want to hear your wins.
I
Yes.
have a new lead who is interested in purchasing land to park his 40-foot Class A motorhome on. One
Nice.
of my brother's friends from New York.
I like it. Referrals from the New Yorks.
And it came from my Facebook post about the coming soon that my brother shared. And then he started this conversation about Arizona and come to the sunshine.
Ding. That was well timed.
That was awesome. My computer knows when to throw the well-pointed chime. That's awesome.
Hey, I got a question for you, Dan. About a week ago, in one of the calls that Heather was hosting, she held up what was that? An 8x11 postcard or something you did recently? A postcard mailing off of Command.
Man, yeah.
Did you get any response to that?
Just neighborhood appreciation. Like, people know who I am. I'm starting to build it, but I have not been farming that neighborhood consistently like I need to.
Okay, because I just did the exact same thing in my neighborhood.
Yeah,
And I was curious. I was curious if you had any response off of it. What you
Yeah,
got, Robin?
I did one too for Happy Thanksgiving.
That's awesome.
So you used Command, Robin?
So I actually used FA Print because Trisha Hooper set me up. So I thought I would try that one.
What was your cost on that?
72 postcards for $38.
Not bad.
And that was postage and all?
Yes,
And they mailed them for you?
yes.
There you go.
And can we see the front and the back of your sweet little sample?
So
Put it to the camera. That's a cool.
Oop.
Oh, sorry.
maybe
Okay.
if I take my background off, but so that's the front. But the only thing on the back, my print is kind of too small. And so it's a bit of a learning experience. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I like how your picture is on both sides.
Yep. And this was to my neighborhood. So I put Robin Fryman, your neighbor and realtor, and my contact information.
Cool. Neighborhood Realtor. Yep, I did mine. Dietz Neighborhood Realtor.
What did you call it, Larry? Deets?
Yeah, my neighborhood is named Dietz, Dietz.
Oh,
So just said Dietz, your Dietz Neighborhood Realtor. I should have said your friendly Dietz Neighborhood Professional Realtor. Details.
Just throw it all together.
Yeah.
Your neighborhood friendly professional real estate consultant extraordinaire of the year.
Your one-stop shop for everything real estate.
So that's good stuff. I need to get mine today. I'll probably get mine queued. I doubt it's going to hit by Thanksgiving if I do it today. But one can hope.
I thought you'd already had it done because she held up a printed one.
That was 2 months ago. I did.
Okay. Okay.
I missed last month. I botched October. I needed to do the Halloween one.
Yeah. So through Command, I got, what was it? I think 95 at $76 or something like that.
Yeah. Bigger prints, a little easier. I haven't used the FA print. I would like to see how easy that would be.
It was easy to do, but deceiving the size that the print would come out.
Yeah.
You can read it, but it's little.
Yeah, that's what I liked about doing Cam, because it was 6x9. It was a big postcard. So, good morning, Miss Cindy.
I created an image on command and then emailed it to myself. This sounds like really long way to go, but to make it so that I could text it. So I would have something pretty to text to people too.
That's cool.
Very nice.
So, and I did Thanksgiving cards as well, but anyway, at least this one's free.
Mm-hmm.
So did you downloaded your artwork off of command?
Yeah, so command has this template and just I add a blurb when I send it,
Uh-huh.
that it's from me. But that way, because texts are kind of boring sometimes. You're saying the same stuff or whatever. And I'm like, can I make something pretty? So when I click on it, there's something a little more interesting there. So when you create it and you can, whatever you can do, you can download it. Then I emailed it. And then I could open it on my phone and send it to myself to photos and then text it. I know it sounds very ridiculous, but that's what
No, not at all. I mean, it's, however
a little convoluted.
however you can manipulate the technology to make it work.
I like that idea, getting a graphic to text out. That's pretty. I would never thought of that. I've got the command one preset up in there to do the post on my Facebook, but not a text. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you can do a smart plan for your entire database, just to.
Yeah, you probably can. I'm just not paying for those that Twilio or whatever.
Gotcha.
So I just figured people that I don't reach, I could do that.
Well, I sent out a text with a little graphic, but I'm curious about yours, Mara. I was out of the room. Did you use command and you'd made a small or something, or? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. And then it has Keller Williams right up there.
That's great. That is awesome.
Awesome. I like that. So how did you do it? Oh, I can't hear you.
In command, you just choose whichever one you want. And there's a download option. And then I emailed it to myself so I can open it on my phone and then just put it in photos and forward it to whoever you want.
Okay, and by whichever one you want, I gotta go into command and see that there's like a little holiday area.
Well,
Yeah, there'll be a theme.
over on your home page or whatever, they show you a few samples over there. That's how I've been finding them.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then people have been calling me when they got their cards and thanking me. It's the most beautiful card I've ever gotten. I had one little lady say.
My friend is okay, this is kind of off subject, but my friend is planning a wedding and I just wanted to know if you guys ever sent out like an Evite or something similar, like via email for an event. But hers happens to be a wedding.
Yeah,
I
for like a
can do
big
that.
open house or something you're doing.
Did you use command or Evite?
I don't know that I've used Evite, but just obviously getting the word out as much as you can. If you're going to go to all the trouble to host like a really big open house, then
Okay. Oh yeah.
spread the word as much as you can.
Beautiful. I like that. Send it to all of your database. That's cool. Okay, so we were talking about big wins yesterday. I'm still getting a hold of my, like grasping my database. And so here I have my database. It was like kind of in more like an Excel Google spreadsheet or something like that. But anyways, I went in and I updated it, and I know I should be doing that in command too. But anyways, my big win was that I updated this thing with like birthdays and some addresses and different things like that. And I'm ready to, just refresh. And then I put at the bottom some blank ones so that I can keep building. But my problem was I had started taking notes on this sheet before, the old one. And so my mind was just like, I just didn't want to even touch it because like there was just stuff everywhere. So anyways, I'm pretty happy about that. And now I just have to ask Jesse, how come our computer's not connecting to our printer? That's another story. So, but that was a big win for me. So
Tell him if you got a Mac, it would work. Just mess with him.
Well, the other day I was digging around in command and I just looked at the stats. I don't know if you guys have looked again, it's not putting my stats in right, but I scrolled down anyway, and maybe this is wrong too, but it said in the last 90 days, it said I'd reached 80% of my database, which I thought was actually pretty good because I've got like 1,100 people in there. I was like, well, I know I've been making my calls and stuff, but anyway, so if it helps you to see, I just thought that was kind of cool because you have to scroll down to see that activity level, but it's on that main homepage thing where your stats are.
You guys may not know this, so I'm going to ask Jesse, but like, so Mara, when you say you reached 80%, so does it say like, I'm sure there's some way for you to tag them with DTD2, and then as you call them, you just push check, or how does it know that you're really contacting those people?
You have to put in a note, not a note, activity. Well, you know that little thing over on the far right? Because before I was using notes and Jesse's like, no, it's not going to count that. So you have to use that activity thing where you put call, text, or quick note.
Okay.
You know that graphic in the bottom right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody I call, I make a note that I call. Otherwise, it doesn't update them anyway to show you the last time. Even if you're just visually scrolling through, it shows you the last date you entered something and touch them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you always want to do notes about what you talked about. So the next time you talk to him, you go, hey, last time we talked, Teddy was having his birthday party, da 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 da. How'd all that go?
And I get that. I just write so much stuff down. So I just wanted to ask you guys right now, like if you're sitting at do you sit at your computer, open it up, note not while they're talking to you, but I don't know, Dan.
While they're talking to you. While you're talking to them, you put your notes in now while you're talking to them. Oh, Teddy has having his birthday party. They were getting ready to go on a trip to Canada.
Alaska.
Whatever. You put all that stuff in so that the next time you call them, you go back to those notes and you can reference that as going, hey, how'd the trip to Alaska go? How was Teddy's birthday party? So, the Ford call thing. But you've got data there from the last time you spoke with them, and then they go, oh my God, he remembered all that, that kind of stuff. It's actually a very effective way of doing communication with your people, because you'll appreciate. You'll amaze yourself when you open up that person the next time and it's been 2 months and look back at what you spoke about, and you have all that right there on the page ready to go to talk about when you call them. That way you're not calling going, hi, have you found anybody that's wanting to do anything in real estate yet?
Yeah, no.
You've got all this other stuff. Hey man, it's been a couple of months. How'd the trip to Canada go? How was Teddy's birthday party? Great. Hey, just wanted to check in, see what else is new.
Yeah, I reached a client the other day and I hadn't talked to her in a long time, but she had done a bunch of remodeling to her house. So she was, super excited to share. And so I'm like writing, well, I do write it down a lot of times first, but then I enter it as I'm, finishing up with her. And I wrote down all the details so I can remember all the stuff she'd done to her house the next time we talk. So that was good. Also, another, Dan, I used a term yesterday I wouldn't have used before on a call, which was, how is it going? Oh, it's been great because of all the great referrals I've gotten this year from people like you. And it felt really uncomfortable, but I did it anyway. And she didn't seem to think it was weird. So
There you go. That's awesome. I don't think it's weird, Miss Mara, at all.
it felt weird.
No, I actually making that kind of a statement sometimes, the person on the other end, I actually had someone go, oh, great, make me feel guilty. I'm like, yes, you're guilty of not sending me referrals. I actually played on that.
More about it. So
We had a good laugh about it. I said, yeah, so keep listening for people talking about real estate. Anytime you hear that, think of me, please. And then tell them about me, please.
It's all about it. Like yesterday, this is a key point. I was tagged in a post. Someone said, hey, do I have any friends that work for Larry Miller Dodge? I'm looking to buy a truck. I got tagged in the post by a friend of mine who's extremely well off in California. He's a trust fund administrator or something like that. 34 years old and worth millions of dollars. My friend Ricky Formo, and he tagged me. Said, hey, Dan Caldwell can help you out. So I text back, hey, Ricky, thank you so much for the tag. I appreciate it. Just to let you know, I got out of the car business. I'm running my real estate company again. Because it's the same, like, he's still referring me to the car business. We got to change those mindsets because we haven't had a chance to connect ever. And much. I haven't been at that store in 4 years. So those referrals stick up here when somebody asks for the right thing. We just have to keep planting that seed. It was the wrong seed, and I'd planted with him many, many years before. We just needed to open that up so that we can have those referrals to the next thing. So my hopes is that one of his clients needs to buy a bunch of houses. He's like, you got to call Big Dan.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, Ezra.
You need to call your friend and go, hey, are you ready to invest in rentals in Tucson yet?
Yeah. Oh, he does. He's got a few guys here that he works with that I've been trying to edge into his business. I love it, guys. Look at Dick Nichols. You're out of focus, bud.
Well, listen here and listen up, pilgrims. If I didn't see you between now and Thanksgiving, that's my great grandpa, Rickard Nichols,
Rickard.
on Plymouth Rock with the rest of the pilgrims. And I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And, oh, wait a minute. For those of you who are not allowed to enjoy Thanksgiving, I apologize. But nevertheless, happy Thanksgiving, and I love you all.
Thank you, Dick.
Why are you out of focus?
I don't know.
Am I out of focus?
Yeah.
I kind of like it because it's kind of like like the Western look, it's kind of like you're looking past him. It's cool.
Well, what do you mean Western? Look at my everyday go-to guy, John Wayne look, listen here and listen up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen here and listen good, pilgrim.
I'm not gonna hit ya. The hell I'm not gonna. I love the guy. He's been a great realtor if he's still alive. Right now he'd be stiff competition.
No, I think the best realtor still would be Clint Eastwood.
Well, Gene Autry, the great Gene Autry made billions as a realtor out in California, and that was way before Keller Williams. I'm going to shut up now and just listen to everybody and pipe in when I have something maybe halfway worthwhile to say. But, feel sorry for me because I'm a crazy son of a bitch who thinks I'm still John Wayne, and I'm related to the first pilgrims that landed in Plymouth Rock. So what do you say?
Dick, I don't think you're crazy at all.
And we all liked meeting your great grandfather, Rickard.
Well, I'll tell you something. He sure fell in love with Pocahontas, but he finally gave her up to John Alden, and then the term was that he was an Indian giver. Anyway, forget it. I'm sorry. Isn't that?
It never ends. It never ends.
Okay, that's what we love about him. Good morning, Tricia. How are you? Good.
Yep. Unmute.
I love when they're on mute. I'm gonna get that.
I'm good. Good.
Because you're on mute.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We heard a little bit about your postcards at the beginning of our meeting.
Oh, yay. Good stuff.
Robin shared her sample. You can show it again, Robin. See how
Yeah.
Yay. You know what? I talked to Colleen about maybe doing a quick session for you guys because all the materials have been updated and the system's easier to use. So yeah, would love to share that with everybody.
Let's make it happen.
Maybe a footnote for a quick team meeting hit next Wednesday.
Throw it on there. I like that.
You have a team meeting next Wednesday?
No,
Every Wednesday.
I don't believe we have one next Wednesday though. Larry.
Well, are you sure? Because the day before?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, then the week after that for Christmas cards. Hey.
You know what? I do want to mention to you guys the Christmas cards. I mean, you can get postcards, Christmas postcards, but you can also get the note cards, and they're 26 cents a piece, which is pretty cool. And I just got a whole new sample pack for FA Print, so I'll be able to show off some of the good stuff too.
Bring it to the offices. Let's see your samples.
I will. Mask and all, I'll be in there.
There you go. I like it. Well, guys, we got 7 minutes left of our morning today. This week gets going, so what can I do to launch off your day for Saturday and Sunday? What are you going to do that you're going to be successful and get a contract written this weekend?
Gonna go get one written this weekend, get a listing.
Just go get one written this weekend. I like it.
I mean, it's on the schedule, Saturday or Sunday.
You want a secret success tip right now? It's a super secret, right? I'm only going to give it to you if you all want it.
Yep.
Start
Yes.
every day off with one question. You guys ready?
Yep.
My question is, who do I need to talk to today to get a listing? You start your days off with that question, it's going to start wiring your brain to think along the lines of finding who you need to talk to today to get a listing today. I used to do it in the car business. We'd say, who are the 3 people I need to talk to most to buy a car today? But I don't want you guys focusing on 3. I want you to focus on 1. Who's the 1 person I need to talk to today to get a listing today?
Can I just maybe adapt that question a little bit?
Please do.
My one question every day is, where is Larry Hilliard going and how do I get there before he gets?
How do I beat him?
Thing of it is, it happens and it works for him.
Good morning, Teresa. Well,
I finally got in Zoom. Been trying since 8 o'clock.
what happened?
It was just acting strange. It wouldn't connect. And then it said download something. I tried, it froze my whole computer up. And anyway, hasn't been a pleasant experience, but now finally got rebooted on right here at 5 minutes before closing.
Hey, you know what? 5 minutes is 5 minutes. We love having you here, no matter how short it happens to be.
Well, I did go out to try to help that lady that her husband passed away, and I'm gonna be taking her. She doesn't even have a car, poor thing. So I'm gonna take her to go see an attorney Monday. So they were buying this mobile home when it was affixed with the land, and then after they signed the agreement, the guy that was the owner went and separated it. They didn't know. So all she really owns is a mobile home without the land. So
Wait,
What?
wait, no. When she signed an agreement, what did she just go straight to the guy?
her and her husband signed an agreement to buy this property
Right.
with this owner. Then 2 weeks after they signed this agreement, he goes to the recorder's office and separates the mobile home from the land. He
2 weeks
never,
after.
after.
Okay.
Then he never told the recorder's office that he even had this agreement in place. It's a mess. She's
So
devastated.
where was the agreement in writing?
Yes, it's in writing. I
And
made
does it-
copies.
Let me ask you just, I'm gonna ask a bunch of questions. Is
Okay.
the agreement's in writing, does it clearly outline the property, like purchase the mobile home and the property?
It was like 10 pages long. I didn't read all of it. I just told her that,
She
the
can
best.
call a real estate attorney because that's fraud and she can get that property back.
Well, that's the reason I wanted her to go see an attorney, but
For
I
sure.
told her, I said, I'm not an attorney, but it doesn't look right. But that's just me looking at it. I said, as of right now, only thing you actually own is the mobile home and not the land.
Yeah, that's if they did a real estate deal and he went and separated it, there's a big lawsuit and she's gonna win.
Well, the recorder's office also told me, because I said, well, the PO box that he gave her, she's been sending him letters and it's coming back. There's no such address anymore. And he disconnected his phone. The recorder's office said, well, I can't tell you any information, but I can tell you if you come down here in person, I do have an address for him and it's not the PO box. I'm like, thank you. And he does own a lot of other properties and probably doing the same thing.
And he's probably going to try and sell that piece of land
Mhm.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have her call the go-to guy bounty hunter. I'll take him out.
Okay.
That's shady. That's these people like that that make us look bad, even though they're not affiliated.
Mhm.
We got to protect people.
Yeah. So, yeah,
That's
it's
terrible.
sad.
That's absolutely.
And she doesn't have any family, or her closest friend lives in Chicago, and her friend's brother lives in LA. He's the one trying to help her. Yeah. Anyway, gonna try. Keep her in your thoughts. She needs lots of good thoughts and prayers coming her way. Her name's Fonda, first name Fonda. So.
I know Fonda.
Okay.
I wondered why you would unaffix a mobile home.
Yeah, he did it so he could keep the land, and
Sell
they
the
didn't
mobile
know
home.
anything about it. It's just so sad.
Garbage. Well, I'm glad that you're protecting her, Teresa, because you're doing what we align with in our solemn duties as a real estate agent. You guys all took the oath when you did your realtor chant to protect the public.
It's a real meaning behind the term Keller Cares.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We love you for your big heart, and we thank you for being part of our great franchise here.
Teresa, I just put Mark Valentine's number on there. He's a real estate attorney
Oh, great. Yeah.
on the chat.
He may be better than the other attorney. The other attorney deals mostly with estates and things, so I'm not sure. But,
There's also an attorney's office right behind Lowe's, just up the street from us.
okay.
I think the last name is Allen. I don't know if it's Gary Allen. I can't remember his first name. But he's a long established real estate attorney here in town as well.
Okay.
What? Oh, sorry guys, we're talking over here.
You know, that's really an important thing. If I can just say this, we have the fiduciary responsibility to our clients, but we also have the fiduciary responsibility to make sure that everything we do is up and up with the other client of a transaction. But I think what really makes a lot of people of Keller stand out is that we really care to make things right. And we'll go the extra mile. God love us. I mean, I am so thankful that we're part of Keller Williams. But seriously, you folks have made a wise decision, not only for a great lifestyle, a great career, but feeling good about yourself and that you can do things to help people. And that's wonderful.
Well, that's the reason I became a realtor, to help people. So
You're Teresa, you are a fantastic human being. We all love you.
thanks, Dave.
Well, all but maybe one. I won't tell you which one that. All right.
Thank you, guys. On a personal note, I need some prayers. My mom, I just found out last night, she's diagnosed with pancreas and liver cancer.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, they didn't catch
Praying
it.
for you, Teresa.
She's had it for a while and didn't know. So anyway.
Oh goodness.
Where does she live, Teresa? Is she here?
No, she's in Kentucky. So yeah.
You go out and see her soon?
I'm hoping, yeah. She's staying with my sister, so which is good. So and her husband. Anyway.
Good.
Yep.
Fingers crossed for her. I'll send my prayers.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, we're here for you in any way we can be. Just come bring your energies. We'll match and bring each other up. So I just want to say that's why I love the community that we've created within our family here. So thank you for adding some value to my life and adding some value to the people around you every day. Go out there, do something great this weekend, and whatever you do it to the best of your abilities. Even if it's sitting on the couch eating potato chips, do it the best that you can.
Eat the right kind of potato chips, salt and vinegar.
Salt and a lot. It's okay. I don't like chips. So Go out there. and be
Teresa,
great,
if you
guys.
feel it,
I'm excited to hear your wins over the weekend, and you guys can tell me how many awesome listings you took, how many buyers you put into contract. If you feel like doing it, text me. Give me the grace. I love it. You're never bothering me when you have a question. You're never bothering me when you want to celebrate a win. You're never bothering me when you just want to say, hey, Dan.
You know, Big Dan, whenever I go to a restaurant or any place and they have a restroom, I always write your name and telephone number. If you need help, give this guy a call.
There you go. Very helpful person.
Hey, Dan,
Yes, Miss Cindy.
when we have a septic scheduled, are we supposed to be there when they do that?
If you want to be,
Okay,
just like any other inspections.
I figured, just thought I'd check.
Hey, I love the fact that you made your background custom. Good job.
Oh, thanks. Now I can't even play around and change it to another one that I made. I don't know why my settings aren't working today. So it's a good thing it looks good because I can't change it.
There you go. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Go do something great. I don't know if we have anything huge on the calendar for today. If you need something, let me know. Other than that, go forth, create awesomeness, get some business, lead generate, close a deal.
And
Looks like they're having a class over at the KOP office on dot loop and green sheets at 10.
so I think it's for like new agents.
Oh, okay.
Or anybody that needs an upgrade, any kind of brush up on dot loop.
Yeah.
So that's 10 o'clock. Yes.
You know, for those who are dyslexic myself, I always call it loop dock.
Pool cod. Pool cod. Thanks, guys.
Happy Friday, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Friday.